Morgan, how's Mrs. Cohen doing? Her husband just called. He's on his way.
I'm worried about her.
Yeah? But she's in her 25th week?
24th, and she's not in labor. I gotta go back and keep an eye on her. Would you send a liner panel out on Mrs. Brown? Her last Billy Rubin was elevated. Also, I need a 12-head EKG and cardiac enzymes on Mr. Harris. Actually, just call the guy in cardiology and see if he wants to see her now.
Okay, Larry?
No, Reinhardt. And Mrs. Falco, check her blood cultures. See if she's taking the right antibiotic and the proper dosage, because she is not responding.
Okay. Mrs. Brown, Mr. Harris, Mrs. Falco. Is there anything else?
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. W.
Always.
You gotten in touch with Sandy and Blaine yet?
Now they're somewhere between Italy and Austria.
It's probably just as well. It's not the kind of news that want to get in the telegram.
Well, I would have gone over myself, but I can't leave Carl right now.
You still haven't told them?
No.
You know, Amanda's in Berlin.
I know she offered to go to...
The minister said we could start when you're ready. Just about everyone's here.
Not quite. Where's Cecile?
Oh, Meg. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I can just see her putting on her waterproof mascara.
Oh, my poor baby. What am I ever going to do without her? You know that's what she's going to do, because now she'll have an audience. Rachel, Matt, Paulina, everyone from school, Tomas, Nick. Oh, it's going to be perfect. Cecile in tears. And then I come in and walk down the aisle. Here I am, Mother. Maggie, you're alive? Oh, no thanks to you, Mother. Oh, it's gonna be perfect. I can't wait to see the look on Rachel's face when I tell her the truth. That Cecile engineered the whole kidnapping. Surprise, Cecile. It's your funeral.
Just tell me. Okay, tell me the truth about that night. Tell me the truth about what happened when Ryan died, and then we'll never have to mention it again. You can do that for me, can't you? You can do that for us.
Yes.
Okay, so what happened? What happened?
You know, we need a corkscrew for this wine.
Just admit it. Admit you killed your own brother. Oh, I think it's in the kitchen.
There, kitchen. Thank you. Hi. There.
Okay, so to us.
To us. Shall we?
I've been worried about you, Grant.
Well, it's been difficult. It's been very difficult not having someone to, you know, to share my thoughts with.
I'm sure it has. I think you can share them with me. It would make you feel better.
That would be such a relief.
I'm sure it would be. So, about that night?
That night, on the trestle. Do you love me, no matter what?
Grant, nothing you say is gonna...
I need to hear it. I need to hear it from you, please.
Yes. Yes. I love you.
Then be with me, holding. Give me something you
Right,
want.
but first I need you to be honest with me.
I can't tell you until I know for sure. Until I feel you, every part of you. Make love to me. And then I'll do whatever you want.
Now you can feel good about giving them pizza whenever they want. Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime. Pizza Bagel Bites. Bite-sized pizzas on wholesome little bagels. Hey, pizza at noontime, pizza at school, pizza by the two is so fine. When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime. Pizza Bagel Bites. Pizza whenever you want it.
There's the hard way to close a food bag. Or the hefty way with Hefty One-Zip. Only Hefty One-Zip bags have the amazing One-Zip slider. Easy to close, first time, every time. So tight you can even zip and flip. Hefty One-Zip. There's the hard way. Or the hefty way.
How I unplug. I mix a few teaspoons of Irish Cream Cafe with the end of a busy day. I put on a little R&B, take off the previous 8 hours, and throw in the sweats nobody likes but me. I close my eyes, inhale that warm Irish cream aroma, and think about something very important. Nothing at all.
Irish Cream Cafe, new from General Foods International Coffees.
Shut up, morons. Grumpier Old Men is the funniest movie of the year. Holy moly. Better, funnier, and even grumpier than the original.
Buon appetito.
Hilarious. Fun, screwball zaniness. Hollywood's happiest holiday gift. Jack Lemmon, Walter Matthau, Anne Margaret, Sophia Loren. Grumpier Old Men.
I'll show you my cannelloni.
Well, you gotta stick with what works. Rated PG-13. Now playing.
Woody the tree farmer for Hillshire Farm.
Great tree. You know, it takes great trees to make a great smoked sausage. That's why Hillshire Farm uses my best maples and hickories to slow smoke their sausage for that natural, woodsy, hearty smoke flavor. Just one bite. You'll appreciate all I do for my trees. They love country. Hillshire Farm, taste the difference.
Try our new 97% fat-free smoked sausage.
Hey, Matthew. Matthew, please. I just want you to know how sorry I am.
You didn't have to come, Michael.
Matthew, I know what you think of me.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so. I just want you to know how bad I feel about what happened.
You feel
with
bad?
Donna.
Is that going to change anything?
Well, no, I guess not.
So what you're saying is that you feel guilty. You should feel guilty. You slept with my fiancée on what was to be our wedding night. You broke up our marriage.
No, Matthew, that's your choice if you break up your marriage.
You know, for the longest time, Donna thought it was a problem because I was younger than she. The truth is, she's a child. You both are. If you don't realize that a simple "I'm sorry" cannot fix it. Excuse me.
She was amazing. I mean, she was very pretty. Yeah. But she wasn't easy to, you know, love. Right again. But you know, you managed for a while. You and Maggie until everything got screwed up. Yeah.
Hi, Nick.
You came.
Even though I didn't know Maggie very well, I wanted to be here for her. And for you.
Sit with me.
Sure.
from us. You gonna be okay, man?
Just keep on thinking there must have been something else we could have done.
I know, but what? If you're gonna blame somebody, blame whoever set this whole thing in motion.
Cecile? Oh, everybody's waiting at the church. You know, I'm trying to find something of Maggie's that meant something to her, you know, that I could put on the altar next to her picture. But I can't, I don't know what anything meant to her. I mean, like this tassel. Look, she graduated from high school, but what did she think about high school? I mean, what, did she like it? Did she not? Did she? So bare. Look at this. I mean, who gave this to her? I didn't give it to her. I didn't give her anything. What did I give her? I gave her money, maybe. I don't know what any... Look at this. What is she doing with the Tony Bennett CD? I mean, why? How did she learn about everything? What? I don't know her. I didn't know her. I wasn't paying attention. I just missed her life. I missed it. I missed it. Maggie. So what do you think? I look like Maggie back from the dead. You're right. Better? Well, I've got to go. I wouldn't want to keep my grief-stricken mom waiting. Although by the end of today, she's going to wish that I'd stayed dead. You're so demanding. What?
Look, you don't need me anymore. Once you tell your mother, I mean, it's all over. Let me go.
You must think I'm really dumb.
Maggie, you know how Cecile is. I mean, she's gonna finger me for this. I mean, she'll go on this whole number on how I
Which is exactly why I need you here to prove...
You honestly think the police are gonna believe me over your mother? I mean, come on, she's a Corey.
It's 2 against 1. And she's only a Corey by marriage. I'm the real deal.
Look, Maggie, listen. I helped you, you know? I mean, if it wasn't for me, this whole plan you're trying to do would have never worked. I mean, come on, give me a break. At least give me a head start. So I can
Straight to Cecile? I don't think so.
I'm not gonna ruin your plans, Maggie.
Look, I untie you. The first thing you're gonna do is knock me out and tie me up.
I promise.
Save it. I've been there already.
Well, then unlisten, these ropes are too tight. My hands are...
I'm not dumb enough to fall for that one. Like you were. Don't worry, honey. I'll send someone to get you. Eventually.
Listen to me. This is the way I want us to be. Always close like this. No secrets between us. So tell me the truth about...
Later.
What happened on that trestle, you miserable pig? No, wait. I need you to tell me now. I need to hear you say it.
Why?
Because then there won't be any secrets between us.
Is that what this is all about?
Well, I don't want there to be any secrets.
Well, then let's be close.
We will be. Oh, God, we will be, I promise. I just want you to get this off your chest. Grant, what's wrong?
You know, if you really love me, if you cared about me...
I do care about you. I do. I think you'll feel better.
I feel fine. I felt fine until you brought up that terrible night. What's really going on here?
Measures. Collect from Dean?
We accept.
You do? What are you sending?
It's for Carlos.
In California?
It's a book about maturity.
He can't buy a book about maturity?
Today, families are making all kinds of U.S. calls. So AT&T True Reach Savings saves you 25% on all of them when you spend just $25 a month.
I miss you so much. Even 2,000 miles away, Jimmy. Privacy? I'm gonna call you day and night, every hour.
Every hour? Savings on all kinds of calls. That's your true choice, AT&T.
Is this getting serious?
I think so.
Well, how do you feel about it? Just imagine if you hadn't run out of coffee.
Just imagine if you hadn't had Taster's Choice.
Savor the sophisticated taste of Taster's Choice.
So tell me, Jeremy, how's your mother?
Dad, I think she's in love.
Really?
Which meal turns dinner time into family time?
Manwich, that's which.
Which meal is as quick and easy as it is delicious?
Manwich, that's which.
Sounds great. So what are you craving right now? Manwich. Whenever you're hungry, it's the right answer.
Where were you when your Sudafed quit?
Route 9, I really clogged up.
Effidac 24 won't quit. Unlike Sudafed, one Effidac releases the right amount of medicine at the right time for 24-hour relief.
Mine didn't quit. Mine's Effidac.
The cold pill that just won't quit.
Everyone knows that the best way to make chocolate milk is to add Hershey's syrup. But here's something you may not know. Hershey's syrup is virtually fat-free. And believe it or not, it's always been that way.
Mo.
Dateline tonight. Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie. Their secret wedding raised a lot of questions, but now they're headed for divorce court. What happened, and now who stands to gain? Dateline NBC tonight.
I thought they couldn't. My husband, my best friend.
Lily Tomlin.
But they did.
In a rare, dramatic performance.
I killed the one person I love most in this world.
A soft-spoken killer.
She escaped?
Who's vowed to kill again.
How the hell could you let this happen?
Lily Tomlin tracked down an all-new homicide. NBC tonight.
Did a sonogram, baby's fine, but the mother's still complaining of a vague right side abdominal pain. She's definitely not in labor.
What are her other symptoms?
Anorexia for a few days, WBC 15,000. Nothing unusual, being she's pregnant.
Loss of appetite. And you did a sono of her gallbladder.
Checked everything.
And there was no trauma?
No trauma.
What about when you rolled her over? Did she reproduce the pain in the same region of her abdomen?
Why are you so smart?
Alder's sign. Her abdominal discomfort is possibly a sign of appendicitis.
You want to assist?
Absolutely. I've never been in on an appendectomy on a pregnant woman.
I'll contact Dr. Anderson. If she agrees with our diagnosis, I'll schedule the OR.
Great, great. Thank you. Well, that'll give me time to check on Miss Falco. You were right, by the way. Pharmacy screwed up her dosage.
Thank you for tracking it down.
Yeah, anytime, doctor.
Grant, it's just, this is the first time we've been away alone without the kids, and I could tell something was bothering you. I don't know, call me crazy. I just thought maybe it would help you if we shared it. It would make us feel closer, more
We're already close. For God's sakes, we had a child together. If something's happening here, we don't need 3 hours of soulful
You're
conversation.
absolutely right. You're right, it's me. I know it. It must be me. I needed more time, I guess, to feel closer and safer and
discussing that terrible night, that makes you feel safe.
Don't you understand? It makes me feel like you trust me enough to confide in me.
Look, I want the same thing, but that night was a horrible night for both of us. I want this night together to be special for us. I know you. I know how you are when you make love. How you let go. I want that. I've missed that. I know you have too. I know how lonely you've been.
You know me very well.
Then come with me. be with me. We can discuss anything after.
Victoria?
What is... I told you to stay away from her!
Jake!
Isn't it amazing how a new look can say so much about you? Well, Tampax Tampons has a new look, and it says a lot about us. Our applicator's been improved, so now it's sleeker, smoother, and really comfortable to use. But our unbeatable protection remains unchanged. Hey, good looks always help, but it's what's on the inside that counts. Look for improved Tampax Tampons in a bold new box. Trust is Tampax.
In the beginning, you read all the books. You sterilize everything. You even buy those expensive diapers. But eventually, you get over it and get Loves. Why Loves? They work and work great, especially on leaks. They pass these torture tests as well as pricey brands. But Loves cost less every day without coupons. Like you have time to clip coupons. You don't have time to read books with words. Hey, live and learn. And then get Loves.
Which of these leading cough medicines do you prefer?
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, this looks really different.
This other one's so runny.
It's watery.
Oh, this coat's better. Is this a trick?
That colored water?
This would feel good going down.
Looks like serious medicine. What is it?
New Vicks 44.
New?
It coats even better than before. Better than the other leading syrup. It contains maximum strength cough relief, and people with a cough prefer it.
Well, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
New Vicks 44, the one more people prefer.
What's it gonna take to undo this much damage? About 3 minutes. Pantene introduces Pro-V Deep Fortifying Treatment. Deep conditioning used to take me at least 20 minutes. Pantene works in just 3. The exclusive Pro-Vitamin formula fortifies by penetrating your hair root to tip, restoring health, renewing shine, and reinforcing the natural strength of your hair. It's deep at the weight.
Safeguard against germs.
Raymond, you look constipated.
Here we go.
You should take Phillips Milk of Magnesia.
Says who?
For gentle overnight relief, doctors say they take Phillips Milk of Magnesia most. Raymond.
Told you.
Phillips, doctors know best.
That was Maggie's favorite book, The Catcher in the Rye. She gave it to me for graduation, and I gave it back to her.
I want to...
It's all right. Thank you all for coming. Cecile, thanks so much for inviting us. I mean, we really miss Maggie.
One of your Debbie?
Debbie? She called me, wanted to know about the service, and said she was a friend of Maggie's. Debbie? Are you sure that was her name?
That's what she said. I was trying to have a quiet evening.
With Grant Harrison, are you out of your mind?
He obviously forced himself on her.
That's Jake's specialty.
I don't ever take it from you, Grant.
Just consider the source. Mother, now you are being rude and you weren't invited.
You're absolutely right. I was not, and I apologize, but I don't think Grant has your best interests in mind. So if you could please get my purse out of your car, Jake, and I will ride home with you.
No one is
Victoria.
riding with me.
Fine, and we'll follow you.
No, I'm not going home. Now, Grant and I came here for a little privacy, which obviously...
Get your bag.
Excuse me?
Get your bag. I'm taking you back to Bay City.
Let me tell you something. That macho man riding on a white horse thing didn't work with Paulina, and it is not going to work with me. You two had no right just barging in here like this, and I would appreciate it if you would leave. Both of you.
So, you just want me to leave you here with Grant?
Yes, I
Can't do that.
Now.
I can't do that.
You heard the
I'm not
lady,
talking to
Jake,
you.
be nice.
Listen,
No
Tom, let me tell
violence.
you look at me, Vicky, because I'm not going anywhere until you explain to me what's going on here. Now, you can deal with it, because this nightmare at the cozy cabin is not happening.
I'm sorry. Would you just excuse me for 1 minute?
Rent a movie, your plans are dead, pal.
Well, would you care for a glass of wine, Dan?
What did you put in here?
Nothing. Your daughter brought the wine.
You must have done something to convince her to come up here, Grant.
On the contrary, she asked Matthew if she could borrow the cabin. She picked up the key from you.
I don't know what you're drinking, but there's not one reason on earth that Victoria would want to have anything to do with you. She despises you, and she always will.
For your information, since Ryan's death, Victoria and I have gotten much closer.
She's mourning, Grant. She can't even see you, much less be intimate with you. You're the last person that she would turn to, and you know it.
You want my coat?
No. I want you to go home and leave me
I
alone.
can't do that, Vicky. I'm sorry.
Who suddenly made you my guardian angel? You want to tell me that?
I said a prayer over his grave. I told him I'd take care of you.
Okay. I appreciate that sentiment, but I really have everything under control here.
Dude, what was that going on in there,
What did it
Vicky?
look like was
It looked
going
like you
on
were
in
in
there?
over your head.
Did it ever occur to you that maybe, just possibly, I was in there because I wanted to be in there?
Not with Grant. That's not possible.
Jake, he's been very good to me and to the boys.
Great, you buy him a present if he lives till his next birthday.
And I'm lonely. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm lonely. Ever since Ryan... I know that he's Ryan's brother, but he understands, and he saved my life at the hospital.
I'll tell you something. I saw you kissing him at the hospital, and you promised me. You said that you were not buying what he was selling.
I know what I said, but we got a lot closer since then, all right? That's it. I married the guy. There must have been something about
You
him.
married him so you could get back at Ryan.
Well, you just have it all figured out,
You're right,
don't
I
you?
do. I've got it all figured out, all but what's going on inside there, Vicky. I'm not leaving here until you explain why you're doing that in there with your worst enemy.
As a little girl, whenever I got sick, my mom always brought me a bowl of chicken soup. Today, when my daughter gets sick, I can give her something more nutritious, Pediasure.
Ask your pediatrician. Great-tasting Pediasure provides more complete, balanced nutrition than old-fashioned home remedies like chicken soup, milkshakes, or gelatin.
I hate it when she gets sick. At least I can be sure she's getting the nutrition she needs with Pediasure.
Take a breath. Notice anything? Well, if you happen to have a Tic Tac in your mouth, you would. You notice your breath tastes fresh. People around you would notice your fresh breath, too. Can you breathe without a Tic Tac? Of course. But I wouldn't recommend it.
Allow me to present new Ritz Air Crisps, a rather delicate new snack. Never eat more than one at a time.
New Ritz Air Crisps. Inhale them.
When I'm with you, you take me away to another world.
5, 10, 15 or more years from now, retirement. You'll be ready to stop working, but can you afford to? What you need to know now, an in-depth report only on NBC Nightly News tonight.
Prepare your mind at New England Tech. You have the potential to be a leader, but you need the skills. At New England Tech, we create leaders. Call and see how our intensive programs and hands-on training can give you the edge you need to survive in this rapidly changing job market. Call New England Tech at 467-7744. Be a New England Tech graduate or compete with one.
For an unforgettable touch on your wedding day, choose Art and Ice for an elegant ice sculpture.
Bring the art of ice sculpting to your special event. Masterful creations by master creators.
Art and ice.
The perfect centerpiece for the perfect reception.
Look for our booth at the Grand Bridal Show, January 27th and 28th at Rhodes on the Patuxent.
Frasier is on. Channel 10.
Look, Jake, he's not my worst enemy, okay? He's Ryan's brother. And he understands. I mean, I know it's a little strange, you know, but it happened. What can I say? And he's good to me. He really is. He's good to me and to the kids, and he takes care of us. He took care of me when I had the flu and the boys, and he brought us a Christmas tree.
Oh,
and he...
stop it! I brought you a tree. You don't see me. You're not hugging me like that.
You're jealous.
I am not jealous.
You're
You're so
jealous.
out of your skull to be in there and hanging out with Grant Harrison.
We were just comforting each other, that's all. Can't you
I
understand that?
what it's like to be comforted. You know, I am lonely. But that doesn't mean you lie down with the dogs.
It's not a dog,
This is another
Jake.
reason, Vicky. See, I mean, you have custody of the kids, and given Grant's track record, there's not much chance you're going to lose that. So I got to ask myself, what's she doing here?
All right, this is really
no,
pointless.
I am not going to stop with you, Vic. I'm going to keep going, because ever since you locked me up in that mausoleum, I knew something was going on. And then I walk in there tonight.
I'm going inside there tonight. Right.
All I want you to do is look at me and tell me that you love Grant Harrison.
I never said I loved him.
Then you tell me that you want to make love to Grant Harrison. I knew it. Something else is going on here.
Listen to me. I have my own agenda here, okay? And it does not involve you. All right?
Vicky, if you got some plan going on, you're not going to be able to do this alone.
Okay, all right. Let me just tell you something, okay? When the going gets rough, here's what I'm going to do. I will call you and Donna. I'll call you guys, and then you can come speeding through the night. Wait a minute, though. Now, that won't work. It wouldn't work because I would have to get you little matching outfits, you know, capes and...
Oh, that's funny.
caps.
Oh, we're out here. You're making it.
The problem
That's
is here,
funny.
you don't have enough to do. Get a life, both of you. Really, I'm going inside now to be with my date. Excuse me, please take her home.
Your date is impossible.
He's impossible? He's impossible? Do you know how embarrassing this has been to me?
You can't embarrass Grant. That's his problem. How he could possibly think that you would have anything...
What was that?
It was Grant going out the back door. Victoria?
Grant! Grant! So close.
What is that?
Mood music. Haven't you ever heard of it? That's one of those little spy devices that you can hide in a briefcase.
I'm trying to take what he
You
was...
think I'm going to tell you about this? You have ruined my last chance at any...
To what, Vicky? Your last chance to what?
Peace, okay? You ruined my last chance for any kind of peace, ever. Stay out of it!
Gathered together today to remember a young woman who is no longer among us. Like so many of our youth, Marguerite Corey was lost to us in an act of senseless violence. We will never know what contributions she might have made to the world. She was taken from us far too soon. We do know that she was a caring friend, a hardworking student, a beloved daughter and granddaughter. There can be no solace, no comfort for the grief her family and friends feel, but time and God's healing love.
I wish she'd said more about what she was really like.
Did you know her?
Would anyone care to say a few words about Maggie?
Mr. Dunbar, we're gonna take some pictures of that hip of yours. We're gonna find out what the problem is.
Well, the problem is I can't walk. A brand new hip, and for what? I feel just as bad as I did before.
And we're gonna figure out why. Safe travels.
Do you think there's something wrong with his prosthesis?
I think he hasn't been doing his exercises, but I'm gonna call his physical therapist and find out the scoop. Meet me in the OR.
Okay, I'll be there. Hey, you. Any more roses and I'll have to open my own flower shop.
I used to bring you roses. Remember?
Andrew, I can buzz for help or I can scream for it. Please.
I'm so sorry, baby. I made you afraid of me.
Please leave.
I just want a minute. That's all. I just want to talk to you, and then I'll go.
I'm working. I'm sorry. No.
You left some stuff at the apartment. I'm not going to try to change your mind. I would if I could, I know, but I know how you feel, and this guy, this Dr. Morgan, he seems like a nice guy.
No, it's not about that, Andrew.
You're telling me if he wasn't around?
You hit me.
Yeah. I did. And that was wrong. And if you only knew how sorry I am. Well, that was what, 2%? 5% of our life together over how many years?
It infects everything, Andrew. I wasn't just afraid of you 5% of the time. I'm afraid of you all the time. I cannot be with you.
You can understand how hard that is for me to accept. Given everything that You're not the only one affected by this, Courtney. I mean, obviously, if it got to that point, if I hit somebody that I love more than anything in the world, then I must have been in some bad shape.
Okay. I can understand that.
I don't know if you do. I think you just want to blame me and leave. That's hard for me, you feeling this way about me, hating me.
I don't hate you.
It feels like you do. My therapist...
Well, what? What does your therapist say?
Because we both have a lot to work on. I mean, whether we get back together or not, it's not just black and white. It's not just Andrew the villain and Courtney the innocent victim. You were part of this, too.
Yeah, Andrew, yeah. I was part of this, and I chose to leave. To end it.
But if you could just admit that it wasn't all bad. I gotta go. Courtney, all I'm asking for is a little fairness here. Okay? Just a little bit. If you just admit that it wasn't all terrible. We loved each other. And I'm not asking you to come back to me. I'm not asking for that. I want you to remember the good times. That's all. You don't know how hard this is for me. Cookie. I'm all alone. I'm dealing with this all by myself. Knowing that I screwed up, knowing that I lost. There's sometimes that I don't know if I can make it through another day without you.
I'm a big kid, look what I can do.
It's not easy being big. That's why you should try Pull-Ups training pants. The label shows front from back, so kids learn how pull-ups go on. And the awareness liner's designed to let kids know when to take them off. Knowing when, learning how. That's the Pull-Ups way to train.
Mommy, wow! I'm a big kid now.
Every mother becomes a doctor in her own way.
Doctor will be here soon.
Her medical training starts here, where she learns that for fast cough relief, doctors recommend Robitussin more than any other cough medicine.
How you feeling, buddy?
She specializes in house calls. With her Robitussin and her great bedside manner, it's no wonder she has a thriving family practice. Robitussin, recommended by doctors, pharmacists, and Dr. Mom. And also try Robitussin cough drops from the cough experts.
Stylists already know how great Tresemme is, but do you? These are professional products. They give you salon beautiful hair, but without the salon price.
You are going to love Tresemé's one-of-a-kind remoisturizing conditioner with a special blend of almond oil, silk protein, and rich emollients.
Conditions your hair beautifully.
Gives it softness and shine.
You get salon in the bottle, but not in the price.
Professional, affordable, Tresemme.
Every 3/4 ounce Kraft single is made from 5 ounces of milk. How do they do that?
They take this slice and make it into a rocket, and then shoot it to the Milky Way. And when it gets back, it's buzzed in with milk.
Milk makes Kraft singles taste great.
K-R-A-F-T.
Are you taking chances without a calcium supplement? It could take 20 years to find out. By then, it may be too late. Which one should you take? Oscal. Oscal's tested and proven effective in clinical studies, and doctor recommended for pennies more a day. Don't take chances. Take Oscal.
This week, they planned a romantic getaway.
The perfect place to tell her I love her.
And they plan to rekindle their romance.
He will tell me that he loves me.
But
alerting everyone to the avalanche threat.
What's that sound?
they never planned on this.
Oh, my God, no.
Help! Are you in here?
Days of Our Lives.
Sunday, the award show that sets the stage for all the rest when the biggest stars of film and television gather to honor the best. The 53rd Golden Globe Awards, live, 8, 7 Central, NBC Sunday.
I have loved every minute of knowing Maggie, my first grandchild. People are often confused by that. Maggie's father, Sandy, was Mac's son, my stepson. I didn't know Sandy until he was all grown up. But I've always been grateful to Sandy and Cecile for giving us that delightful child. What a breath of fresh air she's been in my life since Mac died. And then, 2.5 years ago, she came to live with us. She's always learned her lessons the hard way, but always with great grace. Of course, this won't be complete without Carl. I mean, they adored each other. He saw in her a fellow mischief maker, and it was love at first sight. I've always been so eager to know what she was going to do with her life. It would have surprised us all. I'll miss you, Maggie.
I'll never forget that first day I saw Maggie. We were still in high school together, and I've gone to one of those dances that we had. And there she was. She was up on stage singing. She was so full of life. I remember her following me home one day. I didn't want her to know where I lived because I was having a lot of problems with my daughter's custody. Lisa loved her so much. I mean, if it wasn't for Maggie, I would have lost my daughter and I would have lost custody. But Maggie taught me something. She taught me never to give up. And Lisa's mother put us through a lot, believe me. We did. In spite of what anybody says or anything that happened, we loved each other. I just gotta say that I feel so bad because... Lord, I know that she's gone. And I just feel like she was always there for me and I let her down. Margarita. Perdóname por todas las cosas que te hemos hecho. Nosotros aquí todos te amamos. Que Dios te bendiga.
Maggie was such an unusual person. She was so full of energy and emotion and humor. I'm going to miss her a lot. This is a telegram from my cousin, Dean Frame. He is setting up a fund. It's a competition, actually, to help identify promising young vocalists. There will be an award. And he's calling it for Maggie. Charlene is home with all of our kids so that we could be here today, but she wanted me to express to all of you how much she loved Maggie, how much Maggie's love and support helped her through her recovery. I'm sending you good vibes, Mag.
I guess you could say she was about the only friend I had for a long time. It wasn't very easy to get to know. But, I didn't stop her. I just wish that... Well, that's the thing, right? You always figure that there's gonna be plenty of time. You know, fix things. Only there never is. Which I should know by now. So, you let things get all out of hand, people get hurt. We're not friends anymore. I feel awful about that. I didn't realize. I'm very sorry. And I'm gonna miss Maggie a lot.
I have a confession to make.
Crispix for me? Thank you.
Elizabeth says Crispix won't get soggy and melt.
We'll see. Starts off crispy. So far, you're right, Elizabeth. Okay, but reality will soon set in.
Kellogg's Crispix cereal. Delicious corn and rice that stays crispy to the end.
Last bite, gonna be mushy, soggy. Hey, you're still crispy.
Will Crispix, Daddy?
Thanks. You're a doll.
Big party for the big game coming up? Don't forget to make Kellogg's Crispix Mix a big part of it.
If you want relief from minor arthritis pain, turn up the heat on arthritis. Just minutes after applying Ultra Strength Bengay, you can actually see the heat. That's because Ultra Strength Bengay is the strongest, most advanced Bengay ever, and the only one with the powerful heating relief of 3 pain relievers, and it'll last for hours. Try Ultra Strength Bengay and turn up the heat on arthritis.
Now Bengay comes in an easy open flip-top tube, commended by the Arthritis Foundation.
Just for the thrill of it, just for the chill of it, just for the taste of it, just for the feel of it. Diet Coke, the pure appeal of it. Diet Coke, this is the taste of it. Forget the rest of it, just for the taste of it. Diet Coke.
My migraines kept me from my daughter.
The nausea was awful.
The pain was right here.
There's help for migraine. Migraine doesn't have to mean missing out. Research has given doctors new understanding about migraine. They can diagnose it better and provide surprisingly effective treatment programs.
My doctor helped so much.
Call your doctor today or call 1-800-682-6669 for more information about migraine.
When I bite into a York peppermint patty, I get the sensation I'm climbing the Alps, above pure powdery snow, below an alpine village. Oh, look, a little oompa band. Oompa, oompa.
York peppermint patty. Get the sensation.
When John Wayne sat in the saddle, we all sat up a little taller.
Yeah!
He made us feel bigger. He made us feel better. He made us believe. Here's to you, Duke. AMC, American Movie Classics, where the stars touch you.
Claire, have you seen Dr. Evans?
No, sorry, but Dr. Javits needs you in oncology. She said it's important.
I'm late for surgery.
The other doctors can handle that.
No, I've got to go.
Just take a look at this stuff. Just in case, you know, there's something that you don't want or what I bought that for you.
You're the only one that calls me Cookie, Andrew.
Because I couldn't pronounce your name when we were little kids.
Yeah, we've come a long way since then. A lot has happened. Why don't you keep it?
Because it makes me too sad. Give it to your mom, you know. She always liked it when I called you Cookie.
Let's see.
These, you don't have to look through them now. Just whenever. Take what you want. I made copies.
Of all these pictures?
Yeah, it's, my therapist's idea, you know, make a history.
I'm glad that's working out for you.
You promised you would always keep this.
Andrew.
Remember? In high school when I pinned you? And we said this would last. As long as the star I named after you. We can make it work. We can fix it. Honey, if we try, we can. If you're willing. Baby, don't cry. Don't cry. Come home with me. All I'm asking for is one more chance.
I want to thank you all for being here. And for loving my daughter. And Rachel, I'm so grateful to you for giving Maggie a home. And to all of you for being her friend and caring so much about Maggie. I never could have done that. Truth is, I was a pretty terrible mother. I never did any of the things you're supposed to do. She never heard, "It's all right, darling, Mommy's here." Because Mommy was never there. The only thing Maggie could rely on with me was that I would let her down. And I did. Again and again and again. You're supposed to put your child first. But I put myself first. And it cost me my daughter. I would do anything to have her back again. And to change all of that. I miss her. I really just miss her. And I want her here, Maggie. I'm sorry.
Grant did save her life.
Grant's the one who put her life in danger in the first place by protecting Justine.
But maybe her feelings have changed.
Not a chance.
Well, stranger things have happened. She's very lonely.
Do you honestly think that Vicky would fall for somebody who tried to take her kids away?
No. No.
Something else is going on here, Donna. Something else is going on here. And my bet it has something to do with that tape.
And whatever it is, she's willing to go to great lengths to achieve her goal.
Which means that this is very important.
But what could it be? What does she want from Grant?
This has got to be big if she's willing to sleep with that lowlife. Well, whatever it is, I'm gonna find out.
Grant, I'm so relieved I saw your car. What happened? Please tell me. Did my mother say something? Because
No, it's just, it was easier if I left.
I wish you hadn't. I really do. I was having such a nice time until Jake and Mom just barged right in. I don't know what it is with them. They feel like they have to follow me everywhere ever since Ryan died. I mean, my mother's buying me vitamins and Jake's having the tires on my car changed. I came home, I thought my car had been stolen. They're completely impossible.
Well, they're concerned about you.
Well, I'm a big girl. I know what I'm doing.
What's that?
Getting to know my ex-husband. cold out here. Why don't we go someplace else?
I'm a little tired.
I was thinking, maybe we could go to your place.
No, I think maybe we should call it a night. Don't misinterpret. I really enjoy being with you.
I don't know. It's just that, a couple of hours ago we were about to make love, and now.
Well, I think maybe we should slow it down.
Why?
Because I don't know what's happening. If this is some sort of sympathy we're generating for each other because of our grief, then we'll be glad we waited. And if it's real, then no harm done.
I'm not changing my mind.
Good night.
Grant. I'm gonna get you.
It happens in the hospital. It happens at home. It's the onset of heartburn. It's an attack of acid indigestion. For these stomach flare-ups, the #1 choice of hospitals is Maalox. Hospitals know that nothing works faster to rush heartburn relief. Now, you know it too. Fast-acting Maalox. Hospitals can count on it for speed, and that's just what you need. Maalox, the first choice for hospitals, the fast choice for home. In fast-acting Maalox tablets too.
Isn't it amazing how a new look can say so much about you? Well, Tampax Tampons has a new look, and it says a lot about us. Our applicator's been improved, so now it's sleeker, smoother, and really comfortable to use. But our unbeatable protection remains unchanged. Hey, good looks always help, but it's what's on the inside that counts. Look for improved Tampax Tampons in a bold new box. Trust is Tampax.
Warning. Experts predict the worst cold and flu season in years. Just in time, maximum strength Theraflu non-drowsy caplets. When it's got to work, it's got to be Theraflu.
Kids go for what kids love. And moms choose great-tasting Flintstones nearly 3-to-1 over any other brand. Have your kids had their Flintstones today?
The New York Daily News says Saturday Night Live cannot be denied. Wonderfully vicious. The midst of a renaissance. This week's host, Alec Baldwin, with Tori Amos on Saturday Night Live.
He killed his wife.
Do you think he did it?
Seduced the babysitter.
He was falling in love with me.
And framed her for the murder.
I found her going through Sally's things.
The perfect crime is unraveled.
Why are you doing this to me?
By the perfect cop.
Is that why you killed your wife?
Alicia Rashad, Stephen Collins, with an ending that will shock you. The Babysitter's Seduction, NBC Monday.